Go and debate him. Okay. No, go and debate him.
No, he's not debating him. He's not debating him.
So,
Can't
wait a
force him to debate
moment.
him.
So now what we have is this. This individual is still
can't
trying
force him
to
to
cover up his lies. Lying once isn't good enough. He lies again to cover up his lies. Do you know about the lies? Do you know something about the lies?
You lie about the Quran,
If
bro.
you lie once,
You lie about the Quran.
you have to make up so many other lies to cover up your lies. Right. So now, again, another accusation. Another accusation. Now I'm actually debating him. Do you know what's happening?
You're upset with me.
These individuals have no integrity. I made statements even before the debate with Hatton, the one who squeaks, what's it called? Screams, right?
Yeah, what's the point?
What's
your point? Get to the
The
point.
point that he's just made now. I never said in any of my
Yes, you have.
interaction, you see, he cut me off. I never stated in any of my interactions ever in this park or in my recorded appearance anywhere else that the Hafs Qur'ans, for example, are exactly the same. We even had a discussion on the ladder. It's recorded in SC Dawah channel. Right, where we showed from a big chart where all the differences, even in articulation, whether you say wasama or wasama, do you see the differences in elongation?
But do you admit you?
Excuse me, I'm making a point. Excuse me, I said,
Do you admit you said that?
I said that they are preserved even to those differences of sounds, right?
But did you say not even a dot has changed?
Listen.
I'm asking.
Yeah,
Just a question.
that's
Try to listen, then you will learn.
If he said
Right. I said that they are all preserved. And what happens is, some people with comprehension problem, and it seems to be the majority of the Christians here, unfortunately, they come along and say, oh, Mansur said, they're all the same. They're all the same. How many videos can you go and see?
Did you
They
say
said,
not a dot has been changed?
I said, they are preserved even to the dots. Do you know what dot means in the transmission of the Quran?
Did you say not a dot has been changed?
No, I never said that. That is my claim.
you
But
pretending
people
to
like
understand,
him,
or do you-
people like him, no,
He's making his claim.
people
because
like
it's on
him,
video,
and the
so if
one,
he's repeating it.
no,
He's just going to put the
Do you
past
want
video.
to understand? Is the first question.
but I'm asking
Do
for clarification.
Do the Christians want to understand? That's the first question.
asking
Do
for
they
clarification.
actually want to
I'm
understand the
asking for
Islamic
clarification.
perspective?
I'm asking for
If you
clarification.
do, listen to him.
good.
I'm
So,
asking, no.
Yeah.
See, what you're saying from an Islamic perspective, that's fine. I'm asking his exact words.
my
What did
exact
he
words,
say?
my exact words, it's
You
recorded
understand? Not
in
what
many
is-
channels,
listen
in
carefully.
SC Dawah channel, right?
Please
I
listen
said,
carefully.
they are preserved. Even to the souls, right? Do you know how they're preserved? Let me tell you what a dot is. Do you know what a dot is in the Quranic reading? What is a dot?
No, go on, explain.
No, guess, what is a dot in a reading? I never said it's in reading. I'm talking about how they are transmitted in the mushafs. In a reading, when you read them, they are pronounced the same, right? The words. There is not even an additional chapter or a surah. There is no additional ayah or a verse. There is no additional or omission of a word. It's exactly the same. This is what it is in the reading of the Hafs.
So you didn't mean a literal dot?
So when I talked about the Mus'haf, I said the preservation even to this level. For example, I even used the example of Da'ufa, Du'fin and Da'fin. Now let me ask you, do you hear the difference? Da'fin and Du'fin. Is there a difference? Yes. There is a difference. So when I said even to that difference between a haraka, a vowel, right, of a or u, even to that level is preserved. Now, if someone comes along and says, oh, it means there is no change even to this, what are you going to say? Is that what I'm claiming?
You asked for three things.
I'm claiming that they are preserved even to this level of differences.
Did you say it was preserved to the dot?
But, yeah, you're not saying dot now.
I said,
He's not saying dot.
look.
I'm just
Listen, I have to bring it over.
The problem is, wait,
I said exactly what I said
You are
already.
talking about intricate academic
Absolutely.
the details.
Right.
These guys, unfortunately,
They-
are not able to understand what you're talking about. You can bang your head against the wall all day.
Okay.
Yeah?
What is a dot?
Let's
What is a
ask some
dot?
questions.
I'm just asking for
Let me tell you,
clarification on your own words.
a dot in the Islamic academic understanding, right, is when you write something as a dot, in the Quranic manuscripts it refers to either a diacritical point to differentiate between, say, ba and a ta, or a noon or a ya.
You have a Muslim.
or vowelization, that you make them into different vowels.
So let's agree.
That's
If you use the phrase preserved to the dot, you were using the Arabic.
Can you read it?
Arabic definition.
Can you read it?
I can't read it. No.
So what are you talking about?
It's
Listen
all right.
to me.
How can we explain?
He's spoken for very
if you-
long.
No,
Let me
it's not a
make my
cop out.
point.
Let me explain something to you. If we are discussing a text, and the questioner has no idea as to how that text is put down, written, the traditional
So
way of
you're ignoring
writing
the
it,
point.
or
But
how
that's
the
not the
tradition.
point. The point
Wait.
is the point
Let
is
me
Allah
finish.
You're complaining two different things.
Wait.
We're saying his explanation.
How can he possibly explain a
His
phenomenon to you
No,
do
no.
not understand?
But his wording
He
is
used the
now
word
changed.
dot while speaking
What
the
is
English
changed?
language.
So where's the dot? Can you show me the dot?
Listen, if the brother used the word dot while speaking English,
Yeah.
we assume he's referring to the English definition of a dot, not the Arabic definition.
your assumption is, you're faulty with your assumption then. So now, that's why,
So we assumed you meant an English
no,
dot.
so
If
you
meant an
assumed,
Arabic
you
dot,
assumed wrong. Did you ask for clarification?
it should have been needed.
No, of course it's needed. We were
Why
talking
should it
about,
be necessary?
we are
Speaking
talking about,
English,
no.
I assumed that
Why are you arguing with him?
We are,
You're asking him. What a
shame.
Wait.
You said try and understand.
First, let
I've
me
understood
ask
you.
her. Let me ask her.
Okay, go on.
Are you asking him or arguing with him?
I'm attempting to understand him.
Okay,
good.
In that attempt, there is a basic prerequisite.
Yes,
and
and
that
he
is
used the word dot,
to pay
and he meant
attention
the
and listen.
Arabic.
Right, ladies. You cannot argue with him.
okay.
I'll tell you why.
Sure.
I'll tell you why.
No, go on.
Because you do not have the knowledge he has.
I do not know.
Okay, on that topic. On that
Arabic,
topic.
no, not
Okay.
at all, no.
Right. So don't argue with
We're
him.
not arguing about the
Ask
Arabic.
him and listen
Everything
to the
he said
answer
about
and leave it
diacritical
as that.
points of vowelization, I have no
If you
issue.
want to argue, demonstrate the ability
Yep.
to argue on that particular topic. If you don't have the ability to
I do not
argue on
wish
that
to
particular
argue on that
topic,
particular
then
topic.
listen, please.
Okay, can I say a sentence?
You are either teaching
Brother,
or
I'm gonna say a
learning.
sentence. Tell me if it's true or false.
Go,
yeah?
go.
Did you use the word dot in that phrase? And is it wrong of us to assume that you meant the English definition?
can you
of it?
quote me exactly?
I'm quoting the brother here. I haven't watched the video
Even by
myself.
the
Then don't make a claim anything like that. Okay, maybe he can quote me. Quote me exactly.
Let me ask you.
I could
He's been
paraphrase.
preserved
No.
even to the
Paraphrase. That is your mistake.
You mean to find the video?
sound.
Yeah, go ahead. Take the video
No, we're
and
arguing about very small points.
don't misquote me
Just
because
say
we
it.
know.
He's avoided
Did
it.
you say
Listen.
the Quran has been
Exactly
preserved to
how
the
you
dot?
said it,
Yes or no?
Listen, what I said.
You say the Christians never give you a yes or no answer.
Excuse
I'm
me.
asking for a yes or no answer.
Excuse me, my friends, right? You are here trying to misquote me, as you've been doing all along.
So the answer is no, you didn't say that.
So the answer is, what did I say? Then say, did I say that? Go back to what I said.
If you didn't say that,
No,
then why are you
go back to what I said.
We're going on the tangent. Can we
Go ahead.
have our discussion?
Go
What
ahead.
he said?
No, but
Do you remember what
I'm
he
trying
said?
to ask
Go ahead.
you
No,
what he
but
said,
it
and he's not
started
giving
off-
me a yes or no
Pull it
answer.
out,
ask it.
play it, and then we talk about
I
it.
wanted to
Did he
discuss
use
something
that phrase,
different with you.
Adnan? Did he use that phrase?
Otherwise, we talk about something else.
Yeah, let's talk about
Okay.
something else. Why?
Because
No.
we know
Yeah.
what the Quranic preservation
Give me a
means.
yes or no answer.
And the
Adnan.
Christians are the last people on the planet to talk about preservation.
Okay.
Okay, if the questions they ask about the Quran, valid questions, academic questions, which we are happy to answer.
Okay.
When we apply the same questions to the biblical text, you have no legs to stand on. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites.
This isn't about the Quran.
You guys,
asking
it's like
about the
kettle
word.
telling the
Mansur,
pot.
what he said.
It's like kettle telling the pot black.
Let
The other problem is, they can't even quote me right.
Yes.
Look how incapable they are.
I asked you if you said it. I wasn't
Yeah,
quoting.
go ahead. He memorized it. Go ahead.
We said the Quran has been preserved even to the dot, letter, sound, and vowel.
Yes, we
Yes.
stand by that.
Yes.
Yes, we stand by that.
We quote you.
Yes.
Sorry, so why are you calling us a liar then?
Yes.
That's what he demonstrated. Dafin
why
and
is that
dofin,
then?
even to the dot, which represents a vowel, even to that level is being preserved.
No, wait.
Go, tangent.
What is our claim? Let me put it simply so that you understand. Our claim is that we have every single word of the Quran transmitted to us directly from the Prophet. This is what our claim is. Now look at your face.
Where did the Prophet get the word?
Yes.
Where did the Prophet get
No,
the word?
wait. This is what I claim.
before or
And
after
we
it
will
was burnt?
stand by. I want you to make the
Was
same
that
case
before or
about
after it was burnt?
I want you to make the
No,
same
it's a
case
fair
about
question,
Mark.
though.
Can you
Was
make
that
the same
before
claim
or
about
after it was burnt?
Gospel of Mark? Mark, Luke,
Okay.
John.
Okay.
Can you make the same
we'll deal with
claim?
that.
Can you repeat my words?
We'll deal with that, we'll deal with that.
No. Can you repeat
Okay.
my words? We claim that the Gospel of Mark has been transmitted to us in the very wording he wrote. Repeat that.
Can you claim that?
Can you claim
So
that?
you're saying-
Can you claim that?
So you're not-
Can you? Hello? Why have you gone non-stop?
Are you saying
Wait. Can you repeat that?
Why was the evidence
This is how you are a bunch of hypocrites.
Okay.
This is why we don't like talking to people like you.
Let me.
That's why, because you are a bunch of hypocrites.
Okay.
You throw something at us,
Even though you're
and
alive.
you guys, as I said, the kettle telling the pot you
You've
black.
made a very good point. Now
You can never repeat that claim. Any Christian here, any Christian missionary or activist or scholar or a student, whoever you are, can you make this claim? The Gospel of Mark has been transmitted to us in the very wording Mark wrote once upon a time.
Okay,
Excuse me.
I want you, anyone who is able to say these words. Anyone.
Your proof
The
has been
answer is no.
burned.
We kept our evidence. We kept
The
our
answer is
evidence.
no.
Okay.
Are you a Christian?
Wait. Now,
Okay. So can you help us by repeating my words?
wait.
Can you make that claim?
Making a lot of noise, not a
Can
lot
you
of
repeat
sense.
after me?
we're talking about source
The
primacy.
Gospel of Mark. This guy's very brave. He keeps coming
Let's
forward.
talk about source primacy.
Yes.
I'm going to give everyone a
Wait.
definition. of source primacy.
No. I want to stick to the topic.
No.
You're talking about the Quran.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do it till 11
Yes.
o'clock at night.
That's fine.
I've got 5 hours. No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Now we're going to do that. Before we do that, however, let's be fair with each other. We make a claim about the Quran. Let's hear my claim.
No.
We claim that every single word taught by the Prophet Muhammad as the Quran has reached us uninterrupted. Yes, it has reached every single word. Did you hear my claim?
Yes, I did.
Every single word. Now. Make the same claim about the Gospel of Mark. No.
Wait.
Hello?
We're not making that.
Wait. You're not making that claim. So on what basis? On what basis are you questioning the Quran when you guys cannot make the same claim?
Let me make my point.
It's like I'm a drinker. I'm a drunkard. I come to you. Why do you drink? Man, you're a drunkard. Man, you're an alcoholic. I sniff cocaine.
I had
God
the question.
forbid. I sniff cocaine.
You're going
and I
around
come
in
to you and I
circles.
condemn you. Why do you sniff cocaine?
Let me ask my question.
Why are you such a crackhead?
Let me ask.
You would tell me, get lost, man.
Let me
Go and fix yourself.
Let me answer my.
So the point is,
Let me ask my question. You
Tell him to
answer
get
the
lost
point.
one more time.
if you want me to spend my 5 hours explaining the procedure to you, then we need to be equal.
I'm asking you a simple
Equality is,
question.
I'm making a claim. Can you make the same claim?
He's spoken about address this. Now I've been waiting to make a point.
Can we have a conversation?
Yes, we can have a conversation.
Can you make the same claim?
Let me now ask my question. Because you were talking about source primacy.
I'm asking a very simple question in the English language.
He's
Can you
made
make the
his-
same claim I made about the Quran?
Let me say.
Can you make the same claim about the New Testament I made about the Quran?
Why don't you answer the question?
Right? You don't need to, right? You don't need to.
Answer the
You
question.
don't need
I've
to.
been waiting.
Answer the question.
I've been waiting to speak.
Can you answer this question?
You said your
And
piece.
I hope you put this video up on your Coco channel, right?
Just give him
This
2
is
minutes.
tangent.
Okay. Is he going to answer the question?
Don't change. Don't edit. Don't cut out.
We don't need to edit anything.
Now. Okay.
We're not
Now
you guys who
now
you were talking about
my brothers. I can see why you're upset.
burn all the